Fly Corp Free Play. This is the free play mode of Fly Corp. I've almost unlocked the entire map. I do have a few small countries here and there that need to be unlocked and a few big ones. The game does slow down. It's getting to the point where the game does crash after a short period of time because my computer cannot handle all the processing. And I'm going to tell you, it took me about a week of gameplay to unlock this portion of the map. And I usually play it on the fast forward mode. This is the regular mode. And I am self-employed, which means that I was able to take some time off just to play the game. So in the free play mode, what you're trying to do is earn cash and unlock countries. Every country becomes more and more expensive. It costs around $1 million right now to unlock a country. There's obviously things you can do to improve your rate, which is the same as any other mode, buying more planes, improving your planes, and creating new route connections. For example, I want to make a connection between here and here, which I would do through the hubs like that. Then you open the new route. And by doing that, they won't have to go around on the other hubs. It actually only saves like 1 or 2 hubs. So it's fun to play. I do like the game. It is difficult when a new hub opens because you have to find it on the map, and the map is pretty huge. It doesn't always show you. I think 99% of the time it did not show me where the hub was. It wasn't until I upgraded most of my cities that it would start to have a little announcement on the bottom where the hub was. So you have to search around to figure out where your new hub is, and after a while, of course, it turns red. Never got anything in Alaska or Hawaii. One of the things that I don't like about the free play mode is that long distance flights, for example, Mexico to Tokyo, which is over here, Mexico City going all the way to Tokyo, you can't go around the Pacific. You have to go across the map. What will happen is the planes just won't go. No, I'm sorry, the planes will go, but the passengers won't. And I'm not sure if it's because a route was busy or maybe because it was too many hops away. But you start to get cities where passengers pile up massive amounts, like over 30,000. And it took a while to figure out how to get that traffic out of there. I had to make a lot of new hubs going eastward, and I had to find a unique path. Like one takes a southern route, another one takes a northern route. That might be a new city, but you'll notice that there's no message at the bottom saying where it is. So I'm not going to be able to find it. Well, there it is. Like I said, I usually don't get to see the message. So I'm going to connect it to here. I did enjoy playing the free play mode. Like I said, you get about a week worth of play. One of the issues you're going to have is that once you complete it, the game is kind of over once you unlock all of the countries. And I am going to make a suggestion to the developer to put a performance meter. And the performance meter would show the rate at which you're making money, because by building a new route, you're going to make money faster. So it would improve your rate, and it gives you something to work on after you unlock every country. For example, I was excited about opening up Madagascar because it allowed me to do routes from Australia. And same here, I was excited about opening up Colombo for the same reason. So one of the things that you notice is that China doesn't have any cities in this area, which we call the CH region. And I already knew this from playing other video games, that Russia doesn't have a lot of cities in the east, the northeast. And I don't know Greenland yet. All of these I got late in the game. So what's going to happen is you're going to have cities like London and Paris and Lisbon going across to New York and Washington, D.C., and they're going to become full very quickly. You can click over here and click on your routes. You see Ankara is one of my routes. London is a route. And you can see that I've got all the planes, and they usually all go out red. If I do a fast forward and we watch what it's like going across, you're going to see a lot of red planes traveling on the same route. For example, over here, the second one from the top, we've got some red aircraft going across. And they can become full. It's possible to have 5 aircraft full. So if you're trying to get people from Mexico City to Tokyo, it's going to be very difficult because even with a direct flight, you probably won't be able to fly all those people over there because it takes time for the planes to get there, and there might not be enough planes to move the people fast enough. So you have to build a lot of long distance direct flights later in the game. So you see over here I have a central hub. You know what, I could have done Port Elizabeth to Cape Town. I have a central hub design, but what's going to happen in the free play mode is you're going to have crazy routes where you're going to have to take Mexico City and send one to Beijing and one to Shanghai and one to Tokyo. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh, didn't open up Antarctica. Because of the way the game is done, it looks for the shortest number of hops. You're going to get airports that are just full all the time. So we're going to look at the routes over here. Lisbon, anything with 5, Moscow. Thimphu is the southern route through China, Washington, D.C. This is how I get everything going. Brasilia for the traffic from South America. So we are going to look at Moscow. Moscow was the hub where a lot of my traffic went through. And it was always full. And once you clear it out, what happens is the next hub will become full, which is maybe this one. So I've been going through and I have been upgrading as many hubs as I can. Here's an example of one. Haven't seen one that is overcrowded in a long time. So we're seeing low numbers. I'm not seeing anything with 30,000 or anything like that. But it did happen. It took a long time to figure out how to reroute the traffic. So what I did over here is I have Thimphu, and it goes to every major city in China, and it goes to every major city coming from Europe, and that's the southern route. And then on the northern route, I have this city over here, which is, can't read what it is. But that's how you have to do it. The traffic does not go north and south. It goes east and west. So I apologize that my computer is a little slow. So that's what the free play mode is like. You earn money really fast once you get up into a large quantity of cities. One of the reasons why is because there's lots of events where it'll say that you get twice as much ticket prices for a certain amount of time. And when you have, 1,000 cities, it really pays off. So money will come in. Doesn't take long for me to open up a new city, and the only reason why I haven't is because the game crashes on me, so I can't keep it running while I'm doing other things. Okay, so I have a discussion forum, which is cheapbooks.cc, and there is a video game section where I have uh, tutorials and guides for the game Fly Corp, and it's under Airline Management Sims. And I also own cheapbooks.com, which is a website that shows my latest videos, but it also has books and textbooks. It has listings, shows where they're available online for purchase. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, please post below.